Friends, we will be looking at poetry number 62, titled, "Life is so simple, but we have made it so sophisticated." Declutter. Supported by the story, Suzanne and Anne were two friends dating two brothers whose father had given them pieces of land to build on. Though they were friends, the women came from different tribes. Suzanne's tribe was very simple. The cost of getting married among them was so affordable that there was no reason on economic grounds for any intending young couple who really meant to marry not to do so. Anne's tribe, however, demanded such outrageous prices in the name of dowry that marrying in that tribe was a whole business investment. So most resorted to fornication and abortions, and the incidence of single mothers was rife among them. Suzanne and her man got married and were doing well. Anne and her man were so constrained by the high demands that Anne, who was under pressure, suggested that her man should sell his land to marry her so that together they could work and buy more. Her man did not think it was sound advice, considering the struggle it took their own parents to acquire these lands. But Anne threatened to find another man if he was not ready by a certain date. Since he loved her madly, he agreed at last to sell the land and use the proceeds to marry her. Meanwhile, Suzanne and her husband, who had had a simple, inexpensive marriage, were building on theirs. The marriage of Anne was a lavish ceremony that became the talk of the town. After 1 year, however, their rent had expired and the economy did not favor them with good returns. As to buying another piece of land, their dwindling means would not even afford discussion on it. They approached Suzanne and her husband, but they could not really help with money since they had used much of their money to erect a nice building and made a store for Suzanne in front of it. The only help they could offer was to give them one of their rooms, despite the inconvenience. Anne and her man had to make do with the embarrassment of sharing one room with Suzanne and her man. Anne blamed it all on the culture of their tribe's people. But who was to suffer the brunt? Those who had married simply were also married. How much did Adam pay to God for Eve? God himself made us simple. We humans have made life complex for ourselves. Flowing from the story just heard, why make life complicated? Friends, simplify. Thank you.